It's important to remember how to use rational exponents, and those are fractional exponents. So if you remember, x to the 1/2 is the same thing as the square root of x. If I have x to the 2/3, that's the same thing as the cube root of x squared. So let's take a look at this problem. This is the last problem on the test, so it's pretty challenging. We have a and b, and they're each greater than 0. 4 times the square root of a, so I'm going to write that out. 4 times the square root of a is equals 9 times the cube root of b. And then it says if a is equal to 2/3, for what value of x is a to the x equal to b? Well, this gets like pretty confusing here. I need to get b alone. That's what this tells me. I need to figure out how to get b alone. So let's start with that. Divide both sides by 9. And I'm going to write this as 4/9. I'm going to rewrite this as a to the 1/2. And over here, I'm going to write this as b to the 1/3. Now, how do I undo the cube root of b, or b to the 1/3? That's right. I have to raise both sides to the third. Now, watch out, because you have to do it to every piece of the left side. So this becomes 4/9 to the third times a to the 3/2 equals b. And then they say that a is equal to 2/3. Well, again, this looks pretty messy, so let's keep going and plug in 2/3 and see if that helps us. We get 4/9 to the third times 2/3 to the 3/2 equals b. A lot of people get stuck here. Do you know why? Because I can't combine these if they don't have the same base. But they do have something in common. 4/9 can actually be written as 2/3 squared. And that is being raised to the third. So I'm going to rewrite this whole thing. I'm getting close, because now I have 2/3 as my base. I'm going to rewrite this again. 2/3. Remember, when I'm raising a power to a power, it becomes to the 6th. And then 2/3 to the 3/2 equals b. Now, how do you combine these? How do you multiply them together? What do you do with the exponents? That's right, you have to add them. So I really need to do 6 plus 3/2. I have a calculator, but this is 7.5. So I can rewrite this as 2/3 to the 7.5 equals b. And remember, a is 2/3, so they want to know what value of x makes a to the x equal to b. So the answer here is 7.5. Now I know that one's really tricky. If you take it step by step, write the equation, get b alone, substitute in, and then make sure you create common bases so that you can combine exponents. You'll get there. It just takes a little more time.